I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and my life has not gone as planned, but that's okay. I'm learning that everything that I've had to encounter at this point and everything that I'm going to go through later are all things that are shaping me into the person who I am. I'm a firm, firm, firm believer that interactions with other people and places you travel and places you go and experiences that you share with other people are the main components of what makes somebody who they are. One of the biggest things that I know has shaped me as a person is the relationships that I have with others. I am such a people person and I really like to get out there and meet other people, but I know that one relationship that has taught me more than any other relationship in this whole world is the relationship that I have with my mother. My mother is a go-getter and she's a hard worker and she's never given up, and she has this amazing relationship with Christ that all of those things are just things that I strive to be like and be just like her when the time comes for me to be a mother. And she has taught me that you don't give up for things that you want and you never quit trying. You keep your head down, you work hard, and eventually you'll get what you want. And when you don't, you hold your head high, put your shoulders back, and brush it off, and you keep going on. These are all things that she's taught me that I'm going to pass down to my kids, and that I'm going to be a person that she's made me a better person. Just knowing her has made me a better person. And this relationship that she has with Christ, I know that has made her a better person, and seeing what it does to her makes me happy. And I know that she's going to be okay, and I know that if I can ever strive to have that relationship with Christ like she does, then I'm going to be okay too. My mother has always been with me in my life, and she's always going to be, but the things that she has taught me, I'm going to be forever thankful for, because they've honestly made me the person that I am today. Relationships are not the only thing that helps shape people. I also believe that locations or places or things that shape people as well. One of my biggest or favorite places, I should say, is my grandparents' front porch. Super subtle, but it's definitely a landmark in my life. I sat on that front porch and I told my mom I was going to A&M. I found out I was going to be an aunt. Found out my dad had passed away sitting on that porch. These are all things in my life that were super monumental, and they were all shared on that front porch. And it's not some big extravagant place. I mean, it's just a couple 2x4s put together, but it's a place that I'm always going to hold dear to my heart, because there was so much life lived on that porch, and there were so many things that have relationships between people that and moments that have been shared on that porch, that it's something that has really changed me. I'm a different person because of things I was told on that porch, or the moments I've shared on that porch, the tears and the laughs and all of that. It's all super sentimental to me because I've lived a lot of life on those 2x4s, and it's something that's always going to be very close to me. Those experiences that I have gone through that was told on those front porch steps, I mean, one of those experiences being the fact that I was going to be promoted to aunt. My sister in October 2014 told me that she was going to be having a baby, and I thought I was going to be great. I was going to be this cool aunt. I had everything figured out. I knew everything there was to know about kids, but come May 2015 last year, my sister gave birth to my beautiful niece, and I honestly was totally unprepared. I didn't know anything. I just knew that I had this little baby in front of me, and she was the best thing I'd ever seen in my life. And over the past year, I've learned so much about myself and my niece and life. I've been looking at life through my eyes my entire life, but now that she's around, I look at life through her eyes. She's taught me what it's like to love somebody so much it hurts, and I worry about her all the time. And she's taught me how to be a better person. But all of these things and all of these encounters and tears and laughs that I've shared are all things that have helped make me who I am. And there's so many things in life that go wrong, but there's also so many that go right. And I know that everything I've encountered this far and will encounter later in the future are all part of a plan that are making me who I am. The relationships I've made and places I've been and the experiences that I've got the advantage to experience are all things that have helped me become me. And I can honestly say that I believe God has me on the right track, and He's pointing me in the right direction, and I couldn't be more thankful for all of those things.